welcome to my pick a card channel, the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm here today with a pick a card reading for you. Welcome to my beautiful returning subscribers. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for your kind comments. A big congratulations to this month's winner of the free tarot reading. And if you are new to the channel or you're a new subscriber, I do offer a chance to win a free reading here for my subscribers as a way of a thank you for your presence here. All you have to do is drop your comment beneath any of my videos this month for your chance to win. Be sure to hit your notification bell if you do so that I can notify you and we can get the ball rolling. I will notify you via the comment section, but I give you clear indications on how to reach out to me and get the ball rolling. So welcome to the Tarot Cottage. Today's pick a card topic is all about your crush, the person on your mind. How are they feeling about you? Is there any mutual feelings between the two of you? The person that you are crushing on, how do they feel? So we do have 3 piles to choose from today. Pile number 1 with the 9 of Pentacles. Pile number 2 with the 9 of Swords. And pile number 3 with the 9 of Cups. So whichever pile or piles are calling out to you, there may be messages waiting from Spirit, and my timestamps are listed below. Again, today's topic is all about the person on your mind that you are crushing on currently. Do they feel the same? Are the feelings mutual? How does your crush feel about you? Pile number 1. Hello, pile 1, you are drawn to the 9 of Pentacles, and this is your reading. The person on your mind that you are crushing on, how do they feel? Are the feelings mutual? The 9 of Pentacles here, you can see she has this beautiful cornucopia on her head. She's got this bird on her finger. It's almost like she's waiting for the bird to take flight or waiting for news to come in. This could be this person waiting for some type of news to come from you or waiting for some type of clarity. There is a beautiful reference to attraction with the 9 of Pentacles. Somebody who looks great, somebody who takes care of themselves. I'm also getting an essence of going to the gym or working out, so there could be a message waiting for you surrounding that as well. Now, again, this could be their attraction to you or how you really view them in the present moment. It's all about abundance. This is all about abundance. And there's also a message within this card about sort of eliminating the distractions, trying to move things out of the way, some of the distractions out of the way in order to create more growth. So let's take a look. There's a huge reference. I don't know why I'm drawn to her long earrings. So there could be a message waiting for someone specific surrounding some really long, dangly earrings. So take that as it resonates. So let's take a look here. I'm going to use the Wild Unknown Tarot for you. The person on your mind that you are crushing on right now, pile 1, how do they feel about you? Do they feel the same? We have the Lovers coming out. Gemini. And you could be the Gemini. They're talking about overthinking, somebody who's a critical overthinker at times. We've got lots going on. The Magician with the 10 of Wands. I also just saw the King of Wands as well, and the 4 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. 2 of Wands. 6 of Cups wanting to come in sideways. 9 of Cups. How does your crush feel about you? The Queen of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Back of the deck is the Hanged Man, and we have the 5 of Pentacles. Now, this 5 of Pentacles is just a support to my Hanged Man, so we're not going to pay too much attention to that. There is the Empress energy. There is a connection with this person to perhaps a work realm for someone watching, and that's not for everyone, but if it is for you, you will know. They consider you perhaps a friend, or maybe you would consider each other sort of friendly in that environment. What I can tell you is that they think of you as more than a friend. They are suppressing how they truly feel. You'll even notice with the 6 of Cups that the root system's all lit up like a Christmas tree. It's the full spectrum is available to us, but only under the surface where we can't see it. So they're hiding how they truly feel underneath the guise of friendship, or even underneath the guise of like being friendly with you. Like this feels like somebody who's very generous with you in that environment. If you are working together or otherwise, there is this feeling of wanting to present themselves in a really positive light. They don't want to present themselves as someone who's just after one thing or just really in a fiery mood towards you. This is somebody who perhaps has been very kind to you in the past. And that's why you're wondering, is this just friendship or is there more on their end? And the truth is they're crushing really, really hard on you. but they're also anxious about the perfect opportunity or taking the perfect shot or waiting for the perfect moment to really kind of take a leap of faith towards you, because they're really burdened by what you're feeling or what you're not feeling in this moment. You'll notice that the Lovers here, these birds are flying on a parallel. And I feel like this is a beautiful representation of your connection, and that you both can't see it. You both can't see the full spectrum perhaps, but you're operating on this beautiful parallel. The issue comes in when we try to micromanage our feelings and we try to wait for that perfect launch, because there is no moment of perfection. We make that moment happen. I will say they feel like they've friend zoned themselves, or they put themselves in a negative situation, or their situation creates limitations to their ability to express how they feel, because there's a lot of frustrating delays that I feel here too. But I also feel like there's a lot of flirtation between the two of you, which really highlights the truth of how they're feeling in this moment. They think you're beautiful, or they think you're very attractive. There's an emphasis on you working on yourself. There's also an emphasis on motherhood. So maybe the Divine Feminine here has children perhaps, but there's an emphasis on children, there's an emphasis on motherhood, but there's almost an emphasis on the curves that motherhood brings. So I don't know if maybe they've picked up on changes in you or changes in your physicality since you've had children or something. That could be something you're concerned about. That could be why the gym aspect was brought up, but they do not care about that. They find that very attractive. Can we clarify the Lovers, please? Gemini, very strong here. And there's such a beautiful reference to the Empress, to the Nine of Pentacles, to the Queen of Pentacles. But their empowerment isn't there. Their confidence isn't there. And they're afraid of kind of losing face. Maybe they're afraid, if they are in the work environment, of creating an awkward situation. There's the Knight of Cups. But this person really wants you to like them. They really care about your opinion of them in this moment. They could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The Divine Feminine here could definitely be Virgo energy. It's like almost like goddess energy coming out. And so they're just kind of watching and waiting. It's like they don't know what is possible in this situation, because they feel like they've made their bed and now they kind of have to lie in the bed that they made with you. You have the King of Pentacles. Back of the deck is the Two of Cups. This person, you are the star, Pawan. You are the star. They are crushing on you. You make them feel vulnerable. You make them feel nervous. They've wasted a lot of time, they feel like, in the past of this connection. Now, I will say with the Lovers, for someone watching, this person has a big decision to make when it comes to coming forward. And when it comes to the momentum and their intentions, I feel like they really, again, they would really love in a perfect world to be here with you, to be in a relationship, to start that process. But you'll notice that the Divine Masculine is all cloaked in yellow. There's a fear aspect to expressing how they really feel. And again, that could be because they're worried about losing something practical or worried about losing face, but they are crushing on you hard, hard, hard. And there's a feeling that this person could be the Aquarius with the star energy, but they wish for you. There's a wish fulfillment energy. They're crushing so hard on you, but they are experiencing frustrating delays. Let's get a couple of message cards to see what sort of thoughts this person has about pile number one, please. I know more than you think. Keeping tabs on you, seeking out information about you. It says here, I'm going to take action, but I am just planning my approach. But they are waiting for the perfect moment to launch. And if they keep waiting for the perfect moment might not present itself. I've thought about you spending time with my family and I. So please take that as it resonates to this person's current situation. It says, I'm done running from this connection. And don't focus on who wants me, I want you. So even if there are attachment issues with this person, or you fear like they are not available, it doesn't really matter, because they are hyper fixated on this connection. But they don't know how to express themselves, so they just keep it inside in the present moment. How do they truly feel, please? Does the crush like them in return? They are wearing a mask. They are pretending, they're deluding, they're gaslighting in their environment. Perhaps they would tell themselves and other people that this is just a friendship. But the truth is that it's way deeper. They're just not showing that to us. And this connection is perhaps worth the steps that they feel guided to take to create the change. We have here sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, focusing, perception. I also saw the Grim Reaper, and then we see the karmic, see the Grim Reaper here, and then the karmic relationship. So please take that as it resonates to your situation if this person has woven that destiny. Again, I'm dealing with the collective, so you have to apply the messages to relate to your situation. And if the message doesn't resonate to your soul, it may not be for you. But for those who are receiving the message about somebody who has woven their own destiny and feels like they have to lay in the bed that they made, part of that bed could be a karmic relationship. So please take that as it resonates. How do they truly feel, please? About pile number 1. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And as I said, this person's main goal for you, pile 1, is not fire necessarily, but they're very attracted to you. That could have been the trigger or the prompt, but they feel a connection to you. And keeping an open mind, your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectations. And there's an aspect of new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So this could be in relation to any attachments that may be present in this moment, but you've definitely stirred the interest of this person, pile 1. Let's ask about intentions before we do your charm bowl. Will this person come forward? I just saw the 8 of Swords. Will this person come forward in a timely fashion in the future for pile number 1? Will they reveal their feelings? I feel like they will. The sun is out for you, pile 1. They have intentions. They're just trying to build up the courage and waiting for the perfect moment to release those expectations. I just saw the 8 of Cups as well. We have the Hanged Man and we have the Lovers. They are indicating that a decision has to be made before they are able to surrender to the clarity that they want to bring in. For some, and again, this won't be a message for everyone, but for some, the Lovers is indicating a moral decision or a choice between parties that has to be implemented before they can take a real shot at you. And that could be what is creating the delay and their fear of what that unknown brings in. But they have intentions on making their feelings known to you in some way. They also feel like they sort of already have through certain flirtation cycles. Advice for pile number 1 in the bowl, please. We have the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, 2 of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles. Now, the 4 of Pentacles is somebody who's on this in between. They're kind of on the fence about revealing themselves to you. They could have a concern for their position or their home in this moment, so they can't really commit to clarity. They could also be concerned just in the form of their heart space being rejected. They could have a fear of rejection, so they may be waiting for a sign from you, from the Queen of Swords, who will often take on a leadership role. The chain is coming out for you. We have I volunteer. It's a little pin that says I volunteer in the bowl today. So I don't know if there's a work realm aspect or a volunteer position. We have the chain of events with Capricorn, and we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So there's a feeling of stuck energy. We do have the Hammer, I think, of persistence in the work realm and self-sabotage. The letter R and S and Q. There's a lot going on here today. We have the Hanger, and we've had the Hanged Man. And there's speaking about sort of suspending ourselves until the perfect moment. There's also an aspect of temptation surrounding the Siren here, the Mermaid. The Key to Empowerment. We have the Star of Aquarius. It's the red star of empowerment. We have Sagittarius in the bowl, along with Virgo and the 7 of Pentacles. Somebody who has been taking their time. There's a very strong Aquarius energy for the Divine Masculine in the bowl too. And we do have the Tree of Life reversed. So that could be an indicator of a Tree of Life that needs to be uprooted in order to create more abundance here. All right, pile number 1, that's what I have for you today. I hope it resonates with you. If it does, drop your comment below for a chance to win a reading with me, and be sure to hit your notification bell if you do so. You can also check out my link for Etsy for a personal reading if you feel called to. And I hope that you come back here and visit me at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope that you have a great day. Hi, pile number 2. You were drawn to the Nine of Swords, and this is your reading. Is the person that you are crushing on currently feeling the same way about you? How do they currently feel about you at this moment? You can see the Nine of Swords has all of these eyes all over her. There's a feeling about being under the microscope, or feeling like I'm being watched, or feeling like a nervous energy surrounding the situation. There is sleeplessness and dreams perhaps associated with this person from you towards them, and perhaps even vice versa. And I feel a lot of nerves, a lot of overthinking as well. So really kind of almost like a trench, a karmic trench of overthinking about this person currently. I'm going to use the Radiant Tarot for you to begin. How does the person that pile number 2 is crushing on currently feel about pile number 2? We have the Knight of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Do they feel the same? How do they currently feel about pile number 2, please? The Eight of Wands. The Nine of Cups. It is coming out with the Ten of Cups. I'm sorry, the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Swords, and we do have the Empress. Back of the deck is the Queen of Cups, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. Now, I'm getting this impression from the Queen of Cups that she's really insecure about herself, and it could even be a divine feminine energy who's really insecure about her looks or about what she has to offer the world. And Spirit says you don't need to worry about a single thing. First of all, there's a lot of overthinking going on, and that's not really necessary. They hope to empower your confidence with the reading today. There is a danger associated with you, this person feels. I think they're the nervous ones, because when we're dealing with their feelings towards you, here's the Nine of Cups right here in the middle of your reading. Here's the Eight of Wands, and yet here's the Four of Swords. And there's a lot of combative energy here, because the Four of Swords says halt, and the Eight of Wands says momentum. I want to move. There's a pressure that's building. There's an attraction that's building for this person. But they don't want to jump to conclusions, and they're trying to defend themselves against something. And that's why they're sort of retreating or not acting upon this intense feeling that they're having, because they feel limited for some reason. Now, part of them feels limited because there's the Venus flytrap, an emphasis on goddess energy, an emphasis on Virgo. There's a feeling about how you could destroy me. You have the power to destroy me. This giant jackrabbit who looms above everything still wants to go exploring. It's like, I'd risk that if you would destroy me, but I'm still very limited. So there is a lot of a temptation surrounding you, actually. A lot of temptation, but they're convinced that it could literally go pear-shaped, is what I just heard. They're convinced that they could lose something very practical, and some of this could just be them fearing that they're going to lose like their self-esteem, or they're going to get rejected. And I mentioned this in pile 1 because there's a very similar aspect here. In fact, the Nine of Cups, I believe, was in the same exact position. But this Nine of Cups is the key to your message, because this is crushing energy. This is somebody who has you on a pedestal. You can see that there's two little birds here. Both are focused on each other. You have the Magician. Clarify the Eight of Wands, please. Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Here is the Three of Pentacles and the Sun. Now, I can't deny the energies that I'm feeling coming out here. I can't deny that there could be a family unit or some type of other commitment cycle that could be in place in this connection at this time. That may not resonate with everyone, but that is a message that is coming through for this pile. And so that could be why there's frustrating delays here, and why we may anticipate frustrating delays in the future of this attraction. Because this person, again, they're going against their better judgment, because their better judgment tells them that you're off limits, or they can't have you, or they shouldn't want to go towards you. But the truth is that they do. This Seven of Pentacles, this 10 of Pentacles together, that's the 17. That's star energy. That's somebody who is wishing for you and feeling the pressure, wanting to enlighten you about how they're feeling too, but knowing that they have to be patient, and they're going in patient. And they're talking about investments of this kind, of the practical environment, of the family unit, their loyalty being split in half. And so they just feel like now's not the time to approach, but you make them very nervous, because you have the capacity to change everything if they give in to how they're actually feeling here. So they do feel like now that they're trying to micromanage the defense. And I will also say that there's almost like a period of like depression that I feel like is coming in for someone in this connection, whether it be you or this person, a period of depression that has come in this environment, or in relation to this pressure, this attraction that they feel. And that it could even be coming in from the divine feminine, where she might be feeling insecure because this person hasn't taken action or hasn't proven themselves in this moment. But that's where Spirit wants to give you more confidence, because there's no deficits in you. There's nothing wrong with you. In fact, if I didn't know any better, I would say that this was a reading about someone crushing on you and not vice versa. So there's a very mutual aspect of this connection at this time. But I just heard red flags. So there's also big red flags, perhaps, that make them feel vulnerable. They do feel like they're being pulled in different directions in this moment, but their feelings for you are very real. The passion that they feel towards you is very real. And I do feel like they almost dream about you. How does pile number 2's person feel? Is it mutual? Does their crush like them in return? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost self to each other, your bond will deepen, and is trying to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking will bring you romance. But we also have wedding. The situation involves marriage on the back of the deck. So as the more they get to know you, the deeper their feelings go, the more pressure that they feel, the more time that passes. And the more sort of solidified they feel when it comes to how they look at you and how they gaze upon you. But what is also becoming more and more apparent is the ways in which they feel restricted in the future. They are admitting that they put themselves in that prison. They're admitting that they are responsible for putting themselves in that position. But there's such a beautiful attraction with the Nine of Pentacles. And as I said, very similar energy to pile number 1. But the Nine of Pentacles is grace, is beauty. It's abundance, is somebody who looks after their hair, looks after their outfit, and just takes care of themselves. And it does not go unappreciated here. They don't think they're in your league. That could be where a lot of these worries and fears are coming from in this moment. They just don't feel like they're in your league in this moment. Overflow of fresh start and emotions. Wanting a new emotional start with you. Feeling like you could be the missing link to that. I never let you into my sanctuary, the 4 of Wands. Twin flame energy. I'm waiting for the perfect moment. I just want everything to be perfect. Sometimes the Knight of Pentacles is focused on responsibilities, and that's what's slowing down the momentum towards clarity. I need more time, but I thought I had more time. Do you even feel the same? Do you like me in return? So they're not sure about how you're feeling in this present moment either. Will I get what I want? The 3 of Wands. And what they want is expansion. What they want is more fire. What they want is more flirtation, more excitement with you. Do you believe in magic? On the back of the deck is the Magician energy. Wanting to communicate more here with the Magician, trying to conjure up change, but also trying to micromanage both the practical realm and this emotional realm that involves you. How do they truly feel, please, for pile number 2? Does their crush like them in return? You have here ascending, wanting to transcend obstacles, preparing for union, needing expansion, wanting a new phase. There's this emphasis right now on the word fresh for me, and overflowing of fresh starts. We have here heart with a key, welcoming the love, opening their heart, getting together, and perfection. But they are keeping their feelings a secret in this moment. But there's a feeling of them wanting to welcome this momentum or this movement, mirroring each other. So very, very mutual energy between the two of you. We also have addiction coming out as well. Codependent and obsession, but having a block and is restrained because of the blockades. And again, this Eight of Swords is not a physical prison. It's a prison of our own design. It's in our mind. But they may feel like their environments have created that. We do have kisses, unconditionally loving, falling in love, receiving affection on the back of that deck. How do they truly feel, please? Does pile two's crush feel the same way? I'm getting the sense too of watching you in the environment that they know you, or watching you online perhaps. We have the rooster. It says a boastful person you should not cross. They are protecting something, could be protecting the home. We have hidden secrets that could harm you. So their feelings for you revolve around these hidden secrets that they feel like could create practical havoc in their life in this moment. And they are using those environments as a crutch in this moment as well. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change on the back of that deck. So this person that you are crushing on, pile two, it is a very, very mutual twin flame energy, very mutual connection. But I also feel like there could be a lot of practical aspects that are getting in the way of expansion, and they're questioning whether they're not going to get what they want. And if they're questioning it, that means that they are not confident that they can achieve their goals. Let's get a charm bowl, please, for pile number two. Hierophant, Taurus energy, responsibility. I think about work. I think about the work realm. I think about institutions like marriage, for instance. So please take that as it resonates. There is a stuck energy here to the momentum that they feel like they can create with you, because the Wheel of Fortune is in the reversed. And it could be because of responsibilities that they feel like they have to focus on for now. There's just such a slow momentum towards change. In the bowl today, we have the letter V, E, G, and Q. We do have the triangle here. I do think of the lower chakras, and I also think of third party, so take that as it resonates. Crystal clear intentions. We also have live the life that you love. We have the Eight of Wands, which we had in the center of your reading, of momentum and passion and desire and want. We also have the umbrella. All right, pile number two, that's what I have for you today. I hope it resonates with you. If it does, drop your comment below for a chance to win a reading with me, and be sure to hit your notification bell so that I can notify you if you are chosen the winner. You can also check out my link for Etsy for a personal reading, and that link is below. And I hope that you have a beautiful day, and I hope that you come back here and visit me at the Tarot Cottage. Hello, pile number three. You are drawn to the Nine of Cups, and this is your reading. The person that you are crushing on right this moment, is it mutual? Do they feel the same way? How are they currently feeling about you? The Nine of Cups is my crush card. This is a card that speaks about a lot of affection, a lot of attraction, and a lot of focus. You can see she's got her hand on her hip. It's like she's waiting for something. This could indicate your desire for them to come forward and the lengthy delay that you've been waiting for some type of sign from this person. This could also indicate their mentality towards you, and this aspect of waiting for something to change or waiting for something to move. Now I'm also getting this additional message with the fan about hiding behind something, hiding behind maybe a position, hiding behind this collar. It's like a belief, hiding behind this belief that I can't be the one to come forward, that there are gender roles here or expectations that aren't being met in this moment. So let's take a look and see. Use the Anatomy Tarot for you today to start. But for pile number three, please. Pile number three's crush. Are they crushing back? How do they currently feel? We do have the Death card coming out sideways. And this is really, I feel like I need to keep it like that. Spirit just said, just keep it like that, because there's an important aspect to that message. They're talking about this situation sort of being in a state of limbo in this moment. We have the World. Just saw the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, perhaps for this person. I'm also getting an aspect of like a leadership role or something that this person could hold for someone watching, almost like a teaching role. So it could be like a trainer of some kind. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Two of Pentacles. Back of the deck we have the Page of Wands, and we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so let's clarify this as we go forward. Does your crush like you in return? How do they truly feel? Emperor. The Death. Five of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Oh, this is interesting. Pile 3. Here's the Seven of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. Now, part of the question that we asked Spirit today is, are these feelings mutual? And you'll notice that the Two of Pentacles is here with the Two of Pentacles. And then there we have this Five of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. And so I feel like you are being represented by this Nine of Pentacles or Nine of Cups with your hands on your hip. But I also realize you don't, there's this revelation of not understanding or not seeing that this person could be sitting in the exact same position as you in this moment. You're both using a perspective as a crutch. You're both using position as a crutch in some way. And nothing changes if nothing changes. They are indicating that this person feels a lot of attraction towards you. They think that you're beautiful. If you're the Divine Feminine, they think that you're so beautiful. Like, they like the way you carry yourself. They like the way you wear your hair. They like the way you move. They like the way you're curved. They like all of it. But they are limited by their own perspective and by their own lower chakras, because they're showcasing here all the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, everything responsible for our empowerment, our ability to ignite and initiate change. It's all affected. And there's a hesitation coming from the Divine Masculine. They're thirsty. They have a lot of thirst in their mind's eye and their heart for you. But here, this Death's card in the sort of limbo state, this person is waiting and you're waiting. And I often will liken it to, kids sitting on either side of the gymnasium during a school dance. Nobody wants to come forward and start the process. And that's what it feels like here. You're both using a certain perspective or opinion as the crutch. And you may be thinking, well, it's their job to come forward. And they may be thinking, no, it's their job to come forward. And so nobody meets in the middle. There is a real aspect about online energy. So they could be gazing at you online or watching you online. They could even be attempting or thinking about reaching out to you online, but they're kind of waiting for a perfect launching pad. And I think you're doing the same thing. There's like this challenge. There's an impatience within the delay. But this is what we're being challenged to overcome, is our ideas or our mentality surrounding competitive forces, determination, powering through the obstacles. When we could be the obstacles, we could be getting in our own way. This person could be getting in their own way when it comes to their attraction for you. You could be getting in your own way because you're convinced that it's their job to come forward. And there is such a curiosity. The fire of this Page of Wands, it's acting, they're showing me like a dog whistle. I often liken it with this dog whistle. And the dog whistle only is a frequency that only some can hear. And so there's a feeling about wanting to go exploring on both ends, but it's a frequency that neither one of you can hear in this moment. So it's almost like they're asking us to test our loyalty towards our current focus and asking to shake it up a little bit. Because right now this Eight of Swords says that nothing changes if nothing changes. There wants to be momentum, but there's such a limited perspective, and we're using we're using a lot of things as distractions, a lot of delays as distractions. And they're just showing me the bird that's hooded. In the Nine of Pentacles, in the traditional Rider-Waite, they'll showcase a woman and they'll showcase her holding onto a bird that's hooded, which is not indicating that that bird's able to take flight because it's blindfolded. So Spirit's hoping to lift the veil today. Lift the veil for you, perhaps lift the veil for this person if they were watching, so that somebody can take action to create more momentum. Because two people holding space is just highlighting a vulnerability, an insecurity. And ultimately, if we keep waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect opportunity or perfect clarity, our ships might sail away and we'll never get the shot. But they think you're so attractive. But they've hesitated in the past. I feel like there's a crutch system that this Emperor energy has always utilized. They've always maintained a passive approach. And maybe up to this point it's worked for them. It's not working for them now. So really strong emphasis on Aries energy. How do they currently feel, please? Palm tree. Growth, endurance, security, flexibility. I just heard no man is an island. We have here date. Meeting someone new, wanting to get back out there, planning and setting a date. You can notice that this person's hands are in their pockets as well because they're not showing their true hands right now. On the floor, I have one. Just hold on. I'm trying to get it with my toes. We do have the snake. It says here, competition, enemy, clever, looking over your shoulder, the other woman. So please take that as it resonates to your situation. This could indicate competition, perhaps, commitment cycles for someone watching. That's not the overarching theme of this reading, but that may resonate with you. So please take that as it resonates. Oops. We have your passion, insane chemistry, liking each other equally, having fun. But we also have not today. Boundaries, avoiding a conversation, avoiding the truth of a situation. And that's what I feel. It's like there's a lot of avoidance coming in between the two of you. We do have love on the back of the deck, affection, attraction, passion, oneness, and self-love. We have here healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. This could be where the passive approach comes from or our lack of self-confidence comes from. It could have been established well beyond these emotional, emotional opportunities that could have gone straight back to childhood. And we have here children. Your love life is being affected by children. Again, there's something about the root chakra and about healing family issues, maybe perhaps for current investments, but for others, the lack of confidence comes from the root chakra here. Back of the deck, we do have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Sometimes I see marriages within the religious factors cards, maybe marriages or commitments that are not emotionally fulfilling, or I sometimes think of like arranged marriages as well. Let's take a look here at some messages from this person. How do they truly think and feel for pile number 3, please? The person that pile number 3 is crushing on. It is a floor day today for you, pile 3. It feels like something is missing without you around. And I want to be intimate with you, or I miss being intimate with you. So I don't feel like you have, but they dream of that. They fantasize about that. I've been doing spell work on you. So trying to conjure you up. I've been trying to manifest our connection. And the thoughts are there. The consistency of thought is there. The practical steps have been absent. I've been feeling and seeing the consequences of my actions and choices in relation to you. And I'm going to take action, but I'm just planning my approach, is on the back of that deck. Let's get a couple more little message cards for you, pile number 3. What sort of thoughts and feelings has this person had towards pile 3, please? The person that pile 3 is crushing on. So they have intentions, but I do feel like it's going to take them some time to be able to execute them. They are holding space. They could be waiting for you, and you could be waiting for them. I lie about my feelings for you. I also feel like there's a certain amount of jealousy associated with your connections as well. Are you in love right now? I want to see you so badly. And reality has hit me like a ton of bricks. And the thing that they are questioning is, are these feelings mutual? Do you feel the same? So you may be crushing on them. You may be waiting for a sign from them, but I feel like they are in the exact same position as you. Do I think about you too much? And they want you to know that their attraction to you is more than physical. I do feel a very strong sense of physical attraction, however, in this pile 3. Let's get a charm bowl for pile number 3. What was the last thought that this person had about pile 3 in the bowl? Please. Queen of Wands. 7 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. Oh, they were losing sleep. It was late at night. They were overthinking. This is a consistency. They've kind of made a habit out of thinking about you. They were really thinking about what has been established in their life and with your connection, maybe the actions they've taken towards you or the lack of action in the past, and they know they've kept you waiting. There's a certain amount of intimidation that they feel in relation to you. It's like you're kind of out of their league, or they are telling themselves that. We have the letters G, O and U, X, G and I. We do have the crescent moon, and I often see peacock feathers surrounding that moon, so I think of position, pride. I will hold you in my heart until I hold you in heaven. We also have here a dime from 2014. I think of Libra, the 10th of any month in October. Pile number 3, that's what I have for you today. I hope it resonates with you. If it does, drop your comment below for a chance to win a reading with me, and be sure to hit your notification bell if you do so. You can also check out my link for Etsy for a personal reading if you feel called to, and I hope that you come back here and visit me at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope that you have a great day.